Welcome back everyone, my name is Riva. This is some more Stellaris Ancient Relics, playing as the Holy Tribunal of Belm, where we might be going to war any second now.
The apostates are after our spaceport.
We are not going to war right now because apparently the one neighbor that we asked to go to war decided not to go to war. So it's like, hey, look, we're inviting attackers. It says maybe willing to join, but then they don't. And now try it again. They'll probably say no again, which means we would have to do this on our own, which, to be fair, is possible. Very much possible. I don't even think that Jehatma has any claims on us anyway. Now if we take a look at the claim map mode, if there is one. There should be one. I thought there was one. Diplomatic map mode. It shows claims of us. It doesn't show their claims on me. It's Empire, opinion. Yeah, some people really hate us, apparently. AI attitude, red means hostile towards us. Clearly. Jehatma is only unfriendly, but we might actually go to war right about now, so... And the green ones are considered our neighbors. We have quite a few neighbors. Even though here we share a border, we're not actual neighbors because we don't share past our hyperlane connectivity. That means going into this war solo. We are working on a second fleet, right? I mean, our destroyers are super cheap. Wait, we have 100 cap. Does it mean what I think it means? It does mean what I think it means. We have access to artillery. Of course we have access to artillery. We have access to cruisers. What level? That's level... Do we want to... Yeah, we want 2 types of cruisers. Okay, let's go with very small ones first. Okay, what's the range on these? 100. What's the biggest range? 40, and that's 50. Clearly this will be a full railgun one, just because it's the range. We want them to be line. Best that, best this, best everything we have available. 4 shield, 4 armor. Put some afterburners on them. Auto upgrade, piercing blade. Doesn't sound right. Then again, piercing is kind of like, yeah, that's what a... Piercing is what rockets do. Let's overwrite that name. Let's add another cruiser design. This one has basically large weaponry. So it's basically an artillery one. Large is 80 on the lasers and 100 on the railguns. That's 60 and 75. Since we have the other cruiser has all the railguns, we're going to add lasers to this one. We're going to add artillery to this. It gives you range and fire rate. Line gives fire rate and chance to hit. Picket is fire rate and tracking. So all of them give fire rate. It's just the other bonuses that are different. These are all the max levels they can be. Armor and shields. Also afterburners just to make them faster. So this will be the slashing blade. And maybe we also want to add a new destroyer type. That's basically a picket ship, which will have 2 point defense and 1 flak. We won't be adding a lot of these just yet, simply because, yeah. Definitely picket, because that's the point of picket bows and such. Simply because we don't have the tech levels yet for the point defense and the order flag. So we're gonna leave this. We're making this design. Silver petal can be there. Jade petal is the one with the actual guns on it. But yeah. So the silver petal will be added to the fleets in the future, but not right now. Okay, we have room for 30. Which is 7 cruisers, annoyingly. Transfer 1 destroyer out of there. I'm just gonna move it to the other fleet. Seriously though? That should be the... If you heard that ping, that was Siri waking up to me saying seriously. Somehow. Which was not the point. So the other way around. Hang on, stop it. Yeah, because that one has the Admiral. Which I don't want it to have, so... Now that's what I want. I want the small one to merge with the other one. We will add 4 of each cruiser type. 98. Oh, right. I need to remove 1 destroyer. So that is another 2.3k worth of cruisers added to the fleet. We can build one. Let's build 1 cruiser. Starbase is not connected. I know this. Because we're now going to construct cruisers, I'm going to wait a little bit longer with the war. Let's see. The markets. Sell 5,000 of those. Oh, we don't have that much money. We do have that 17k. Well, I will buy 1250. I will sell a couple more crystals, probably some vapors as well, just to get my credits going.
Construction complete.
Planetary capital, that's the one we need. Ooh, system capital complex. In itself, maybe not the best, but the civic slot will be very nice. And again, I think we'll go with more research for the time being. We will most definitely upgrade the capital building. And we are going to add 3 more cruisers to the fleet. So that at least gets us like 1k strength in cruisers. Bringing the fleet to 7k at least. Yeah, I kind of need these systems before we move on. The best thing would be if those two were to decide to, hey, we are no longer friends. Did they rival us? I don't think they did, no. No, we rivaled them. That's about it.
Construction complete.
That's also nice, in the fact that we now have more room in this particular thing.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
So we get to upgrade our bastion over there first. X-ray lasers is level 4. This is level 3 shields. Let's get level 3 shields. Level 3 shields and armor is on the way now. We're almost solvent when it comes to money. Oh, of course, we have unemployment now. We still don't have motes produced, though, which is what we need to upgrade our mega forges. We could make 1 research complex. We have the gas for it. Hall of Judgment. 5 enforcer jobs. Well... Oh, wow, we already finished that capital building. That means I can build the Psychor. Let's build a Psychor. That was fast on the home building, which means they already have their jobs going. So once the Psychor is done, I think we can replace you with Well, gene clinics would actually not be terrible right now. Let's start building gene clinics. Gives amenities, so they'll be happier. Oh, the fact that our capital gave another enforcer job means we have 0 crime again. Cruisers are moving. Yeah, here they come. 350, 350. So single cruiser is only 350 strength, but once they're added to the fleet, that's going to be better.
The non-believers are fighting amongst themselves. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay. I kind of want these systems very soon. We have better armor. Hang on, is that's someone asking me to join a war? Civilian fabricators, that's a good timing. Oh no, that's not them asking, that's them declaring war on each other again. So even though we have better armor, I'm going to keep the fleet here to take these 2 systems and then go back to upgrade. By that time we should also have better shields. Oh, Fur Valley can upgrade the colony building, that's good. Right, my 18 size Gaia world, because terraforming project win for a change. Doesn't always happen. Yeah, I need these 2 systems very badly.
System survey complete.
Sun Plains also got to the point where it needed where it can do its thing. Right, you're waiting here so we can start this anomaly, which is also the fact that we actually cannot do our last precursor anomaly is also really annoying at this point in time. So what is your fleet strength? It's equivalent at the moment. That's a 5k bastion almost. You have superior economic power, which is, I'll be honest, not a surprise at all. So this is a very buff, beefy station.
Construction complete.
That the fleet will overwhelm it. Which is probably the scary part. So we need to take these 2 stations and then get my fleet to either side.
Complete.
I think my main goal will be to hopefully get them into a different war, I suppose. Oh, hello. Oh, they would also declare on them. But that would also mean the regime of Selim. They have a defensive pact with them.
System survey complete.
Well, our truce is going to be up soon with these guys. Oh, we found enigmatic observers. Our warriors salute you. But now, the nation of Jurek Than would join a war against them as well. That'll be interesting. Okay, so we now have a 7k fleet flying around. Even better. Declare war. Conquer, invite both of them. And declare the war. Probably gonna say no again. It failed. Now if we just invite the Jurek Than. Why don't they... They're not joining the war. Offer trade deal. Can I say, hey, we want... Systems could be exchanged. Okay, how... They like us 204. They're still not willing to go to war with their own rival. And you have 234, and they're also not willing to go to war. That is so annoying, to say the least. But I kind of have to go to war. I need these systems under my control. I really do. Then we need to fly probably Sundrithan first. You have this small... It's a really small fleet that won't hold them back for very long at all. Okay. You are a Forge World, so I'm just going to build more alloy foundries right now. You are a tech world with unemployment. I mean, you're a specialist unemployment. There are only worker jobs available. Yeah, that's not helpful. You are urban world right now. You have 21, so maybe keeping it an urban world is fine. And this world, mining world, 0 jobs. I mean, mining world is probably not what we want this to be. It doesn't really have room for many districts anyway. Okay, let's take a quick look. So city district cost and build speed. Miners output, mining district build speed. Agri world same for farms, generators same for power. Foundry build speed, metallurgist upkeep. Factory build speed, artisan upkeep. Refinery world is cheaper upkeep on those buildings and then build speed. Tech world is lab build speed and researcher upkeep. Fortress world is cheaper fortresses, more defense, army damage, orbital bombardment damage. Rural world is district builds speed on the districts and worker basic resource output. I mean, it does have the bonus minerals and the bonus districts. High gravity means even more districts. This planet can have so many districts. Wait, why is this -4? Oh, that's because of these 3, obviously. So it can have maximum 23. Planet size, it's 24, plus 2 from gravity, plus 1 from expansion finished. So it will have a total of 27 districts at the end. And even filling up all of these, we would still have room for lots of city districts. So I think this will be a rural world for the time being, and we will build a agriculture and a generator district.
Incoming transmission.
Sure, I'll take your money. Your money. Yeah, I think going after the Sundrithan first is going to be the more important one. Simply because we do have this fortress here. We could beef it up with more stations, but I'd rather just build more cruisers right about now. So let's reinforce 1 more cruiser, okay, whatever. Let's just go, No time like the present. Conquer, claim, and declare war.
The crusade of the righteous begins.
Oh, not a tributary. Yeah, needs 1 day update before we can grab it. Then we fly all the way back here. I could have put them actually at the jump point instead of the middle of the system to make it slightly faster.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
What we can do in the meantime is...
Construction complete. Heretic station engaged.
We have better research from society. Hollow temples. Yeah. Sounds very good. But then again, I think right now we're in the middle of a war. Let's get some army health. In case they do decide to invade us somewhere. Bronze Age civilization pops up. Good for them. And their fleets probably were nowhere nearby to start coming after me, though.
Construction complete.
And that is a 1.2k. Oh, we lost a researcher. Really? Meticulous, meticulous, meticulous. I'll get the psionic one. Research speed 10%. A psychic one even. Archaeology skill +1. Oh my, that's actually really good. Luckily that is an engineer guy on engineering research too. So we're lucky there. But 10% from being a psychic, hello. Okay, we finished this, so we go to life here. Life here is pretty great. Let's at least start upgrading them already. Oh, yeah, right. That's that. Unemployment. Well, they should be demoting at some point, I suppose. It takes a while. Happiness is terrible, but they'll get there.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Could use a temple there. Shields. Research station output. Nano alloy plants. Ugh. Really nice, but let's get mineral purification though. Well, we could form federations now too. I do want to finish diplomacy since trust capped by 50, which means our relations will be better regardless with our neighbors once we finish it off completely.
Our ships have been improved.
I haven't seen the fleet yet. And I do believe I claimed Suya. Seeing a... very good. Now they're more militaristic rather than... So they're pacifist and militarist at the same time. That is impressive.
Construction complete.
Yeah, there's no way to fix this right now. And again, I could upgrade that. We have plenty of crystal. Yeah, let's upgrade their civilian fabricators. Oh, we lost our human. Fine, I'll get the eager one. Yeah, I'll keep the eager one. Cheaper in upkeep. Oh, they're even more militaristic now. It's still 33%
We
though.
are spreading our faith to a new world.
Okay, whatever. Good. New planet, silver fields, 23 Arctic. Oh, this will be a mining world. Look at that. 11 mining districts? Hello.
The non-believers are fighting amongst themselves. System survey complete.
Is that an automated one? That's an automated one.
Heretic fleet detected.
Takes over a year to get there. Wow, 2500. That's it. Where are you coming? To the Mythar system.
Construction complete.
Could be worse. I mean, it will do some damage,
Construction
but...
complete.
And next, Gilprim. Let's lock up these two archaeological sites. Once they're in Hamcat, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Once in the next system, I can click Reinforce Fleet and they will be building them in life here for sure. 2 more cruisers on
The
their way.
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, our fleet is beefy. Many good things. Let's just get more starbase capacity. It's good that they're going for that system first, though. How strong is this 1.4k for real? 860 is the cost of upgrading. Jeez. Anyway, we are finally at war. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I will see you all later.